Good afternoon. He's finally here, the last, for now, Acolyte action figure in the vintage collection. Let's open Yord FANDAR. There is still one Acolyte TVC listing on Yakface's master list, unnamed. I'm assuming that's the stranger. This guy is, of course, my second Yord FANDAR action figure, because I also have the retro collection one. You can check out my video review for that. Of that retro collection 6-pack, 2.5 are still not in the vintage collection. One is Mother Anastasia, no shot, she's never gonna happen. Second is Jackie, I really wish she would happen, but at this point I assume it's no shot. And then the kind of third is that they did Jedi Master Saul in his white dress robes instead of his mission robes. I don't think we're gonna see a second Saul in the vintage collection either, so. The stranger, who knows who that last one is. But in the meantime, we've got Yord. And I mean, I'm kind of amazed that this guy's a figure. Again, I've said this before. As a person who enjoyed the show, I'm still surprised how deep Hasbro decided to go on the vintage collection with the Acolyte. This is obviously a pretty easy figure to make. They have a lot of masculine Jedi parts to work with. So, there's a lot of reuse here. But still, that's a fairly secondary character. I mean, he was very entertaining secondary character, but secondary character on the show. So I'm quite glad that we've got this guy in TVC, and I'm looking forward to opening him. He's VC 354 for those who keep score. We still don't know what 375 is. What is 375? Something for this year's HasLab? Who knows? Perhaps we will know soon. Anywho, Yord. That's for you ASMR guys. Like pretty much every Jedi these days, Yord comes with two things, a lightsaber and a not lit lightsaber. Yordy, yordy, yordy. I'm gonna go ahead and astonish the masses by saying that this is yet another quite good Jedi Knight. I mean, they've kind of just got this stuff on lock at this point. Jedi Knight action figures, they're great at this. I still think Indara is the best figure they've done this year. And Yord is pretty good, so he's got articulation pretty much everywhere you want it. He can do all kinds of crazy fighting moves. Too bad he's got no one to fight, Hasbro. The Charlie Barnett likeness is on point. Very, very nice. Again, I got to assume this is... Let's find out. You know what? Let's find out. I was going to say, I got to assume this is a lot of reuse with the Jedi Master Soul figure, and I'm right. Probably identical with a few exceptions detailing on the belt. Obviously different paint job, a little bit of different on the tunic. But yeah, lots of reuse, pretty easy to see why they made that figure. But I ain't complaining. Here's something we don't have a lot of, yellow lightsabers. Not none. I mean, I recently said that there were almost none. That was not correct, but we still don't have. Here, you want to see something cool? Finally, I had to do a custom of a yellow lightsaber for Rey because I cannot see Hasbro bothering with another Rey figure until her new movie. So, that's quite nice, but this is much nicer. I mean, the problem with the 3D printed Rey blade is that it's a bit pale, but this is quite good. I mean, there's almost nothing to say. This is another perfect vintage collection action figure. They've done a magnificent job of capturing this character. He would look great in any display if he just had a guy here with a red lightsaber ready to come at him. It's crazy. Like, we're gonna have the entire, look at this, we're gonna have this entire lineup, no Jackie, we're gonna have this entire lineup, this entire scrum line of Jedi ready to go, and nobody for them to fight unless Hasbro makes good on the stranger, which I'm really at this point just kidding. I kind of assume that must be what that last Acolyte figure is gonna be. If it's not, if it's somebody, like if it's Kalnaka, that would be nuts. Like if they're just like, no, we're just never doing him. We're never doing the stranger. It's never gonna happen. In the meantime, welcome to the party, Yord. My job as Palace Display is like half and half Acolyte and Ahsoka figures at this point, and maybe I'll do a line battle between them while I'm waiting for the stranger to show up.